Prad from SenSiMiLLia. Welcome to Nightbreed. How are you, man?
Thanks, Ben. I'm good. I'm good.
Excellent. No, good, good. You guys describe yourselves as empirical metal, right? Like you have to forgive my ignorance. What does empirical metal mean?
Um, well, it's like we don't follow specific genre. It's a bit of classic heavy metal, progressive, and then a bit of metalcore. Because we have people with different taste in bands. So that's what it came from, I guess.
Yeah, cool. No, nice one, man.
Mm-hmm.
How'd the five of you first get together?
That's an interesting question. So I came to Perth around 2011, and then this is my fifth city actually. I moved, and then yeah, I mean, wherever you go, you start from like finding out people like from the country you belong to, I guess,
Yeah.
So the community, and then yeah, that's where I found a few boys who already have a bit of a gear, and then we just started like that, and then after that it just evolved. Like we had many people in and out, but yeah, and the current five are it's basically, I don't know, just we came to know from friends or each other. The current bassist Hayden is actually, I found him on the I think it's Perth bass players group on Facebook.
Okay.
So I advertised for one of the charity event, and then he showed his interest, and then after that he just we were looking for one, and then he continued.
Oh, cool. So your first release 2017, Sang Harsha. What do you remember about recording that and everything?
Sorry, first show you mean?
So is it Sang Harsha, the EP? Is that right?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sangharsha, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually
sorry.
there are two songs, and those are actually sang in Nepalese language.
Mm.
So yeah, we were just doing two things. I mean, singing in Nepalese and singing in English as well. So later we realized that we need to focus more on English rather than Nepalese, because we are here.
Yeah, that's cool. But so back then, how'd you record? Like you do it at home or something? How'd you put it together?
Oh yeah, all the recordings are done in this room actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, how we record is initially we started from a multi-track recorder, and then after we started using DAW, and then we record here and send it to mixing mastering engineers, all the tracks. We send the stems, and he will send a couple of versions, and we just work on.
Yeah. Cool. So what bands do you draw inspiration from when you're recording? Like, so you're saying, there's lots of different influences, but what kind of sound are you after when you're putting it all together?
Most of the members are fans of classic metal, like Metallica, Iron Maiden mainly, and then our new vocalist, he's a pure Lamb of God fan, and our bassist Hayden, who's just 18 actually. Quite interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. He's fan of he listens to everything basically, from classic metal to the new metalcore bands. I can't even name them, sorry.
Okay. Your upcoming album, Strike by the Hour, is due out later this year, October 14. Was this recording process any different, the approach to this one?
It's very different, because we recorded songs for this album. I mean, it took many years for us actually. So yeah, we started recording on a multi-track recorder, which was such a pain, and then once we moved to DAW, it was so much easier. So basically, on multi-track, on MTR, what we have to do has to be one take. You need to be perfect. But as we moved to DAW, like you can do it on a couple of bits and pieces, you know, and you can add them together, which was like a miracle for us, you know. That also sped up our recording a bit.
Mm. Oh, cool. And so yeah, yes, I was saying before how the lyrics are all in English now. What made you decide to go, you know, to stop singing the Nepalese lyrics?
Well, mainly, I mean, while gigging locally, I mean, people, I don't think people will understand what we're singing. So you know, let's just switch it to global language so that everyone understands.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this album's got the Iron Maiden cover on it, the Trooper, which you know, so you play live and that kind of thing. How long did it take you to nail that song? Like that's not an easy song to play.
Oh, Trooper is one of the cover songs. Our previous basis is to say that probably we have played Trooper more than Iron Maiden did, you know, ever. So, yeah. You know, so that's why we thought that why don't we include one of the covers in the album, and yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So do you have any shows coming up to, you know, support the release of the album?
Yeah, 25th September, which is about 2 weeks. We have a show at Pornography Club at Lucy's, and then there's something on 1st October, I guess, but hasn't been confirmed. But we are doing an album release show on 16th of October at Milk Bar.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is fixed. We haven't just announced it yet. It will be done pretty soon. There are 3 other bands supporting us. So altogether there'll be 4 bands for the show.
Yeah, cool. And what's the plan next for SenSiMiLLia? Like, will there be another single off this album or anything like that?
We've already started working for our second album. So we already have 2 songs ready. We're working on all the songs. Basically, we have you know, riffs and lyrics, bits and pieces, which we need to work together on. So yeah, the plan is we're thinking to release another album next year.
Yeah, nice man. That's awesome. Cool. All right. Look, thanks for your time, Brad. That's good. Yeah, looking forward to hearing the rest of the album. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, it's good.
Cheers.